happening, HC Nation? Hey, Zach Edwards here for another, I don't know, Activity Friday, Workout Friday. I don't know what I'm going to call this. This is a new thing. I just wanted to try something out, see how it goes. I'm batching all my my videos with certain life lessons, and I'll throw them in when I can. I don't know exactly the day these will post, but these are like extras when I just cannot get past certain things and get to my videos. I want to be able to post something consistently so everything's coming up. And if you saw, let's see, up to July or up to February 2nd, that whole week before, I didn't post anything. And it's because I basically got anxiety over doing videos with everything else I had to do. One thing that I'm doing right now is I'm actually flipping a house. Yeah, so I used to be a real estate agent before I did this, and construction before I did real estate. And so I decided to flip a house with one of my friends. And so I'm doing that. So I have all these different things bombarding me. I have my new partnership with GTS curriculum. That's a cool thing. I'm going to rant on that later. But the one thing I wanted to talk about today is one of the things that happens when I need to go on video. I actually have super high anxiety to go on video. And yet, if you go on my YouTube channel, or on, sorry, the Historical Conquest YouTube video or channel, you'll actually see I have almost 400 videos on there, all different things. And I need to actually take some of those off. Some of those are not relevant anymore. But 400 videos, and I still get a little bit of anxiety. So anxiety is not only the have to puff into a bag because you're so worked up. It could just be the dread of doing something. So I dread going on video. It's the hardest thing for me to do because I'm an introvert. A lot of people want to say I'm extroverted, but I force myself to do that. I've gotten myself out of the comfort zone because I know the value of doing both. Being an introvert, but also being able to be extroverted in a lot of things, including making videos. And so that's what I do. I make videos. I force myself to go on there because I know the benefit of doing it. A lot of things you do in life, you won't want to do. Guaranteed, you will not want to do certain things in your life, and yet you know that there's a benefit if you do them. Much like going to school. A lot of people don't like going to school. Learning English. English is not my favorite subject. I know that, but I see the value of it. It's you do everything with English. You read signs, you read letters that are sent to you. If you don't know how to read, you're going to really struggle through your whole life. And so learning English is a very important thing to do. So the same thing goes with going on these videos. Now, here's an interesting thing. I also taught with VIP Kids, which is teaching English to kids in China. This is a really interesting example. Every morning at 5 o'clock, I'd have to wake up and teach these kids, which meant if I was going to teach them at 5 o'clock, I had to wake up at 4:30. So if I was going to wake up at 4:30, then I want to get as much sleep as possible up until 4:30. So you would think that my alarm would go off and I'd wake up. No, actually, I woke up every day before the alarm went off. Anywhere from a half hour to even an hour before my alarm went off. I'm like, wait a second, what in the world? Why am I waking up? And it was the anxiety of two things. One, missing my class because I got penalized if I missed the class, which I never did. But at the same time, it was anxiety of jumping on video. Again, like this. This is a hard thing for me to do every time I go on video. But I'm able to see the value and push through it. And because I have that drive to get these things done, I get them done. So the same thing goes with you. There is nothing in your life, 99% chance there's nothing in your life that you cannot muscle your way through that is going to benefit, let me restate that. Nothing in your life that's going to benefit you, that you know you need to do. And even if you have anxiety, if you muscle your way through it, you'll actually teach yourself to be okay with it, to do it and do it in a really well, really thought out. Much like last week I talked to you about starting up a routine. You have to keep doing it. In order to get used to it, you have to keep doing these exercises or processes or things you don't really want to do, because it's only then that you're going to get used to it, and the next time it'll be a lot easier and a lot easier. much like these videos, they become a lot easier. And what's really cool is as soon as I start talking, it's hard to shut me up, isn't it? Yeah, so as soon as I start talking, it's the easiest thing to get this out, to start producing these videos. So again, you get into it, you might actually realize that you actually like it, especially the more you do it. The other thing is you have to find the time to do it, which is why setting up a routine, like we talked about last week, is so important. So there's my dirty little secret. I have anxiety while doing these videos. Don't know if you knew that, but at the same time, I enjoy doing this. I love talking to you guys over these videos because I'm able to vocalize some of the things that are really cool. They're happening in my life, that I know are happening in your life, and we're able to both do well because of it. So thanks so much for joining me on this, whatever it is. I don't even know what day it's going to be because these are my filler days. I just want to do a daily rant and be able to fill those days that I don't have time to put a video on, and I didn't batch it beforehand. Some I may, some I won't, but I always want to be there for you guys. So I am there for you guys. If you have any questions, always email me at historicalconquest@gmail.com. That is our general email account, so that somebody will answer your question, whether it's me or one of my staff. We'll be there for you. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.